Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone is well, and welcome to another Factorio stream. Once again, hitting up Dgray's community server for Pyanodons, hosted by Bitfrotter. Let's get into the game and hop on Discord. See who is about. Okay. Oh, always forget there's a password. There we go. How big is this map getting now? It was about 30 odd meg last time. There's 20. There's 30. Oh, nearly 34 meg. That's certainly getting there. Hey, good evening, Kev. How are you doing?
Hello, hello.
Welcome to another stream, another day, another stream. More Pyanodons. I think we're just glutton for punishment at this point.
I mean, that's pretty much the community.
Yes, it's true. This is true. The factory must grow after all. Right, let's see. Ah, I can see you. What are you building up there?
I think I'm thinking of improving the titanium, but it's complicated.
Ah, yeah, Akram did say about titanium last night, didn't he?
Well, we've expanded basic titanium processing, but we haven't gone up to any higher tiers.
Okay, let's have a little... Oh, I can't spell titanium, that's not how you spell it. So, have we got molten titanium?
No, we're none of that. We haven't upgraded that point, but we could do it.
Okay, yeah, high grade titanium, concentrated titanium. Oh, high grade titanium. Ah, there's 4 ways of making it, okay. Oh no, there's not, there's one. Oh my god, concentrated. Purified titanium pulp. Oh wow, okay. So you gotta get titanium pulp. Stage 3 or stage 4. Which comes after titanium grade 4. Okay, so what have we got titanium wise then? Titanium 1, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. So we have got grade 4. Hey, good evening, Phil. Yes. Who put the tiles down? Was it Binary?
Yeah, Binary is the culprit.
Binary has been going absolutely nuts with the, I think they're limestone tiles, and he's made an entire setup up here. He's got, oh my god, he's got 145,000 of them now. Oh god. Yeah, he's been going nuts putting down limestone tiles for us to walk on. To be fair, they're nice because, yay, I can run really fast. But it's insane. I'm gonna try. I know what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try putting down some limestone tiles over a square he hasn't done yet, just to see. I just want to see them bots put them down. Let's do it over this tile over here. Limestone tile. So I'm guessing I can just sort of. How big will that go? Oh wow, that big. There you come. Oh wow, that was quick. Oh wow, they were all waiting in the wings, they were. That was a lot less dramatic than I thought it was going to be. That was such a letdown. He just kind of came and tiled it like straight away. Oh, here they come. That's a bit better. That's what I wanted to see. The dramatic drone fly-in. Go. Yeah, there you go. Ah, nice. That is a lot. Yeah, the box definitely had a shot of whiskey. Okay, so I'm gonna brave it. I'm gonna look at molten titanium. To be fair, I'm starting quite high up. If we've got grade 4 already in the logistic network, I can start with that. So titanium grade 4, water, and then this methyl isobutyl carbonyl. Okay, have we got that? No. No, we haven't got that. Might have to work on that instead then. Thanks. High grade. Come on, has it gone a bit laggy or is it just me?
Yeah, you're robotic right now.
Yeah, it's something. Oh yeah, it's a Thursday night feeling that the bit rate's dropped off a cliff. It's not done it for the last like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, it's having a bit of a moment. Well, it'll be right after the sponsored ad break. Brace your ears. Ah, there we go. Open me drink while I wait. Right, is it settled? 3-1, 3-2. I think it's settled again. Yeah, I can move again. Yay! Okay, so we're heading for methyl. Okay, methyl isobutyl carbonyl is actually, well, I want to say quite simple, because copper plate's easy, acetone's easy, petroleum gas is easy, he says.
Yeah, I don't think there's any pitfalls in that. Yeah.
We haven't got any petroleum gas in the network, oddly. Okay, this is where I have to figure out where that comes from now. That. Petroleum gas. Okay, so you can make it out of that. What's the best way of making petroleum gas, would you say? Or the best way we can currently make it? Salt and light oil. Or biofilm. No, that's terrible. Biofilm cold air. That is awful. 3. Hardly seems worth it. God. Yeah, what's the best way, would you reckon, Kev, for making petroleum gas, from your experience?
Natural gas is fairly cheap. And the other way is probably really the aromas, hydrogen, and chromium that way.
Let's see, so that's Yeah, so you got hydrogen, aromatics, and tin chromium alloy, or aromatics and hydrogen. Hydrogen's easy. Aromatics I've got no idea about.
So I'm just gonna recommend that you do the natural gas way. So natural gas just comes out of oil deposits.
Natural gas and tin chromium alloy. So natural gas.
Just gonna set up these to make natural gas, and then you'll be good to
Okay.
go.
So that'll. Okay, where am I? They are. So I'm there. Is that the closest ones? So it's just crude oil you can put them up on then. Just gonna see if there's crude oil near me. Tar. Crude oil down here. Yeah, I found some crude oil down beneath me. If I go straight down.
You're gonna need it to be either medium or small.
Medium or small? How do I know?
You actually have to zoom in and look.
Oh, that's a big oil patch. Ah, okay. Oh, there's medium ones over here. I found medium ones just here. What do I put on those to get natural gas then? What's the
You'll just need a derrick, and then once you place it down, it's just Shift G.
Okie dokie, I'll have a look then, see if I can start getting natural gas out. I assume we haven't got any on the network. I assume you're not just like piping that. We've got 125 barrels.
We are, but it's slow. We've only got 2 smalls on it right now.
Oh, that makes sense. Can I go off? Like whilst I'm here, I might as well put down some limestone paths while I'm here. I've got limestone things set out. Seems rude not to. It's the hand of God again strikes.
Hey, I was doing it before you said it.
Right, so I need oil derricks. I haven't even got any of those. Nope, okay. Can I craft one? Oh, I can craft a medium one. Let's go with a medium one for now.
It'd be really sad if you grabbed this small.
Should take a few minutes to craft, but look at it. Jeez, 100 things to build whilst it builds it. Lovely. Should be interesting. Something good under here, but bigger. Why on earth is there 2 massive pipes of water going along here? That's weird. I could just be a pump jack in this square here and be done with it. Might need to move that in a minute. We'll see if I've got enough space. Okay, oil derrick. Okay, so that's going to pump out oil for me. Okay, this is where I go down the rabbit hole of searching. So, natural gas is there. Wait, where does... Okay, so I've got my oil derrick on this oil patch then. How the hell do I get natural gas from that then?
I'm just gonna come save you, don't worry. There, natural gas.
Wait, what? What?
You just hit Shift G to switch back and forth between oil or natural gas coming out of it.
Oh. It doesn't... Why doesn't it say that anywhere?
I think when you first place one down it tells you, but I don't know.
I think that was my first one. Okay. Good job you're here. So, natural gas. So now I've got natural gas. Where's that? Isobutyl stuff. That has lasted. High grade titanium concentrated. Powder purified. Here we go. Methyl isobutyl. Right, so petroleum gas. Right. So I've got natural gas. So do we have tin chromium alloy then? We've only got 500.
Only a measly 500?
Seems a little bit low, but it's obviously been produced somewhere. So that's made in a filter. Okay. Oh, actually I can make a filter Mark II, can't I? Yes. Rude not to make a Mark II version. Phil's watching a nice movie on TV, Arrival. Oh, is that I want to say Jodie Foster? The alien one? Well, I say alien one. Something about aliens, if memory serves. Or am I thinking of Contact? Okay, so this... I'm going to put this here, just because if you've got one there as well, we can use the same one, possibly. This is going to be... Where are you? Petroleum, there we go. Do that. Use my now famous niobium pipes. I do like the look of these pipes. They look so much shinier and nicer than standard pipes. I think I've turned into a pipe snob. So that goes in, and then petroleum. So the question is, do I barrel up petroleum or use it straight off the bat? Probably just want to use it, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna just pipe it straight across and into another bit, into this other square, and start using it in a mixer. Bring down copper and acetone with the petroleum, and then barrel up the methyl iso stuff. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Mixer. Here we go. Arrival with Amy Adams and Jeremy. Oh, is that Hawkeye, isn't it? Jeremy Renner. I know Amy Adams as well. Yeah. Don't think I've seen that one. Arrival. Doesn't ring a bell. Okay, mixer's going down here, and then we want pipe it to there. And that just needs in 1 tin chromium every 12 seconds. Oh, that's alright. It's quite a low requirement actually to do that. There we go. That should start producing that. My mixer is nearly ready. I've been on the follower hunt tonight, trying to advertise and network my stream and Twitch everywhere I can to try and get more followers. Just so I can hit the affiliate level and just say I did it, you know, yay, I'm affiliate, sort of thing. It's not happened yet. Huh, you can make energy drinks. Make you shoot faster. That's brilliant. Where on earth? Oh, there it is. Methyl isobutyl carbonyl. That's the one. Right, so if we move this up one. Yeah, hopefully, Phil. I'm very excited to get Twitch affiliate. I think it's quite a big step, even as just a small streamer. It's one of those things that takes a load of pressure off and just means I can just don't have to worry about that side of things anymore. Because from what I gather, it's a case of you don't lose affiliate status once you got it unless you're inactive for like a year. So as long as you stream at least once in a year, you'd never lose it. So it's just one of those things. But nice to say, I did that. Let's put that there. Oh, and we'll have to do acetone. Oh, I might be able to fit that in with a... Oh, no, I can do it with a little assembler. Now we know about this little assembler. Tricks and tips. There's one. So we put that there. You're unloading acetone. Turn it around. Look at that. Barrels in, barrels out. And we should have... Why is it 112 now on the network? You know when you do like a default bring me barrels, it's now 112 instead of 225. It's like it halved. I don't know why. Is it something I've done or something the game's done?
What are you talking about?
You know when you click on a building and you say, right, I want you to just copy and paste the recipe into the request the chest for me. And it's barrels. Normally it goes to 225 as the default, but it's going down to 112 now. Just weird.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
No, that's right. It's normally 225. It just seems to have changed randomly. I don't know why.
It might be the speed of the assembler. So that does change things.
Yes, you know what? I think you're right, because every time I've done it, I've been doing it with the automated factories, and it's always 225. Now I'm doing it with the assembly machine 2s, it's always 112. I think you're right, I think that's it. That makes the most sense anyway. Let's put that there, this is nice and compact. You just need to be copper. So you use basically 1 copper a second, just over, so that's fine. I got a new, so the way my setup is here, I've got my TV in front of me, my second monitor beneath me, my camera on a tripod, which is my phone on my left, which I'm looking at now. Then I've also got this, I got like an extendable arm, thinking I could use it somewhere, maybe put my phone on it or do something different with it. Haven't found a use for it apart from hanging these on, and it sort of extends out, and you can probably just about see it here. It's supposed to be like a little phone holder or something in it, but I've got my tripod, so that was the point. So I keep hanging these headphones over that. It's a lovely little headphone holder. Cost me 20 quid, but you know. Needs must. Right, I'm going to barrel this up with an automated factory, I think, just because I can. It is, it's an investment, that's what I thought. I thought, you never know, I might need another screen at some point here. Or another camera, and I've got, you know, 2 angles, something like that, I don't know. Something will come to me, I'm sure. For now, it's holding my headphones, that's all I need it for. Let's put that there. I've got 2 screens, well, yeah, 2 screens. I've got my telly, which runs the game, my second monitor that runs the streaming software, and then my camera's my phone at the minute. I'd like to get a webcam and put it sort of up above the second screen, and then have a microphone here instead, but I'm going to wait till my birthday and see what I can do for that. I'm hoping I can get a nice one, like a proper boom micy one that sort of sits across here, or comes in from this side and sits right in front of me with a proper pop filter and things like that. Because I mean, this headset's okay, but you can tell the difference. Like, I've had Dgray on headset, and then because he's been on Discord with me once with his headset, then he switched to his microphone he's got. The difference is night and day. I could put a 3rd screen, but I don't know what I'd put on it. I don't know what I could like realistically put in this. It's only a tiny little phone holder, so I don't know what would actually go in there. Like, don't know what I'd use it for. I mean, I suppose, well, I don't know how I'd hook it up, to be fair, because my PC is connected to the monitor and TV with like HDMI and HDMI. So I don't know how I get like a 3rd remote screen there. It'd be nice if I could. I'll tell you, if I can get a remote screen there that's attached to my computer, I'd put like a little playlist thing on, or some music or something I can control in the background. That'd be probably awesome. But I don't know if it's possible. It might be. I'll have to look into it. It'd be pretty cool if I could. Passive and requester. Kev, you're correct. I've just done an automated factory, done the barrels, 225. So yeah, it was that. Your video card can 4 screens. Wow. You know what? That's one thing I've not checked. I've not looked at the back of my graphics card. I'm not sure though. It's a, oh, what's it called? The 5700 RX RT. It might have. I'm not sure. Right, this needs to be a stacker in and out. What's it missing? Oh, nothing, it's just sheer speed, isn't it? That's just slow. Judging by this, I could actually run more than one off this, couldn't I? I might need the maths on this. So, copper is not a problem, that comes in by that. Acetone, you need 50 every 4 seconds, so 12.5 a second. That produces like 250 a second, so that's way more than I need. Petroleum. 400 every 12 seconds. 200 every 6. 100 every 3. 75 every 1.5 seconds. So that would be 150 every 3 seconds. I need 150 every 4 seconds, so actually... is that... I think I'd run out, wouldn't I? If I'm producing 150 every 3 seconds, and I need 150 every 4 seconds. Yeah. I think it's one of those things I could do. Whether I should do is a different matter. Yeah, let's... Yeah, I think I'll put another one. I've run it out. I think it's only one per. That's okay though. We are making. Got 156 barrels of that methyl isobutyl carbinol now. That's a good start. We're on the road to molten titanium. However, the road is very windy. Right, so now we can move on to the next stage to get powdered titanium and titanium pulp stage 3. So this is a jig concentrator. Can we make one of those? Yes, but I'm missing... oh. I think I'm missing stainless steel and electric engine units. We can't make them by hand, can we?
They're floating around. I don't know if they're in the network.
Ooh.
I've seen the icon.
Let's have a look then. Electric... oh, I thought I was typing, I wasn't. Oh, there's 200. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna request a couple of those. Okay, and then stainless steel as well. There we go. Right, that should be the stuff I need. Yeah, Phil, you're not wrong. Dgray is having a lot of work on his... it's not going to help him in his quest to finish Pyanodons. I mean, he'll get there because he's obviously got lots of episodes built up, I guess. Doing just a few streams at a few hours, you get quite a lot of episodes out of that. But yeah, he'll never catch up with us. We'll be launching a rocket long before him, I think, once we eventually get there. Although we're on... I mean, this is my 11th day streaming. That's what this is how far we've come in probably about 15 days or something, I think, in total. It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Yes, because it was just... is it 2 weeks tomorrow? I think it's 2 weeks tomorrow. It was a Friday night, wasn't it? Bit put the server on. So it's been 2 weeks for us since we started. And I've streamed 11 days out of the 14, so... which isn't bad. There we go, jig concentrator. Right, I might just build in this same square, I think. Same on bot travel time. Yeah, 2 weeks and we've just scratched the surface. Yeah, not wrong. That's the scary part, isn't it? We've been building on this server for 2 weeks, and what have we got? I mean, this monstrosity of a build. I mean, it's absolutely unreal. Hey, Akram's joined. I just spotted him there. When did he sneak on? Was he already here?
He's been here the whole
He was
time.
been here
Yeah.
the whole time. Sneak! I didn't even see him. Can loose out someone's name on here so easily. Sneaky, sneaky Akram. Right, jig concentrator. Let's see, what's that way? This building's a bit big, so let's put it in line there, and then I might cheat a little bit and take off. Wow, having said that, now I've got the... Oh no, I suppose I can use an assembly machine to get some out. Let's do it this way. Oh. Where's the square gone? There we go. Right, an assembly machine for unloading. So you can have the pleasure of being in the corner there. Followed by the jig machine underneath. Lovely. Unload that, please. Powdered titanium, that's what we're making. Hey, oh, it's water. Oh my goodness, right. We don't have water on the logistic network, would we? That would be silly. No, we do have water barrels.
We absolutely do, but it's mainly for animals.
Fair enough. I was going to use it, but it's fine. I can make a pump jack. Let's make a Mark II just because we can. So, 100 water, methyl isobutyl, and titanium grade 4 we need in. Request. Okay. Set that to 50 and see if that should be enough. Yeah, 1 every 4 seconds, that's absolutely fine. Pump jack, where are you? There you are. Ah, grumble, grumble, grumble. It's a big ass thing, isn't it? Okay, let's put it there. Water out, yeah, that'll do. That'll be alright. Oh, okay, it's built for it. Beautiful. Look when a plan comes together. I am. Your calculation skills have rubbed off on me, Phil. Definitely. It also helps that I've got that new little program. Where is it? I've lost it now. What was it called? Yet another. That was it. Yet. Oh, now I can't find it.
It's just YAFC.
Oh, I can't find it on my list. I'll have to do it this way. I think it must be on my desktop. Yes, it's in this. There it is. I didn't put a shortcut to it, so it's... No wonder I couldn't find it. There we go. So that's create a new project. Yes, please. Forgot to open that. Now I can open that, and I can look even more knowledgeable on Pyanodons. Like, oh yes, to make methyl isobutyl, you just need to use these 3 products. In fact, I'm going to add molten.
That is what I sound like, yes.
Yeah. Hey, it works. If it works, don't knock it. That's what I say. Molten titanium. There we go. Hey, thank you for the follow, Games with James. Most appreciated. Right, which molten titanium recipe are we likely to use for this one? I've noticed there's quite a few now. I was assuming we're going to go with high grade titanium, but I could be wrong. Which would be the best one? You got high grade or you've got concentrated?
If you can make it the high grade, go for it.
Okay, I'll go with high grade then. So that then puts that. Oh, I forgot how to make things work. Oh, that way. No, it just creates a link. Oh, what's the button you press to make it? Is it that? No, it's not that. I can't remember what button I press now on this program to make the. Oh no, I found it. I found it. Just being stupid. It's the actual recipe bit itself. There we go. High grade titanium powder. Purified titanium pulp. Which is that one. Oh my god. There we go. Powdered titanium. Right. I've got my program sorted now. I know what I'm looking at. So this just needs the methyl isobutyl, whatever it's called. Let's put that in there. Oh, that out there. Active and requester. Okay, that should now request in. Yep, all the barrels I need. Okay, that's working. So we get powder titanium, titanium pulp stage 3 and tailings. Bloody tailings. Tailings of everything. Do we want tailings on the network again, or should I just sinkhole them?
Just keep throwing them in the evaporator. We'll be fine.
Evaporator. Oh yes, didn't I do that yesterday? That rings a bell. Let's see. And do I want to barrel that up? Probably not want to barrel that up, because that's going to be sulfuric, and that gets you purified. No, so I want to do that straight through. Okay. Evaporator. Let's bring you. Let's put you just there. I can't remember what it was yesterday we used in this thing. It was just tailings dust, wasn't it? Oh, we've got acid gas to get rid of then as well. There we go. So we put that to there. That's the tailings on the way out. Barrel up the acid gas. Some more buildings.
Everywhere.
Where isn't it barreled? Just barrel all of the things. Looks like that one's a passive one, to be fair. Right, this one wants to fill acid gas. There we go. Are you making them all passive or active, Akram? Ah, passive then. That answers that. That must have been. Was that the big copper setup that was it Binary did that one? Yeah. Right, you request in and you passive that one out. How much does that produce? Only 30%. So that's not too bad. And then we should just be able to put another chest here. That one to that one. And that will cover the tailings dust then, so that's fine. Just needs more tailings, lovely. So this then is putting out powdered titanium and titanium pulp stage 3. I need titanium pulp stage 3 with sulfuric acid. It does, it looks god awful, I absolutely agree, Phil. This is a proper spaghetti build to try and get up to molten titanium. It's awful though. So I'm going to use the titanium pulp straight off the bat, it looks like. Yeah, powdered titanium is not quite needed, so okay. That just means I need to bring... I'm trying to at least keep it in some sort of line so that I can do this at the very least. And keep it as uniform as is possible with the horrificness of the build. It's not easy. Right, that is now working. Here I want sulfuric. I can probably bring that to there. There we go. So that's as our line up for the next build in here. Then I can come back around the middle if need be and build more stuff. It's Frankenstein's monster in it of builds. You need to request barrels, please. You can share them with that. Oh no, you can't. Because that's going to be sulfuric in.
Do you want to just throw a chemical plant if you're using that recipe? And then just pump water and get extra sulfuric acid right there?
Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yes, I do. Let's build one and see what that is then. So we want chemical plant. Let's put that here and see then. So to make sulfuric. Oh, acid, gas, and water.
You can save on the whole barreling of.
Yeah, I could literally just take out this whole part. And then the water is provided by that, so I could probably might have to bring that there to make it work, but okay. So let's see, we want to put water wants to go up that way, and that can just do that. Okay, this might work. It's still just inside the grid.
I'm sorry, you already got one. It's just been hit by a car.
Hey, there we go. So that just does... Oh, that's tailings dust. I wanted that on there, didn't I? So yeah, once I get the pulp out, that should be good.
You got one right sitting behind that barrel pole. That's fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that will kick off when I do this one. So let's bring... Hey, good evening, cabbage. It's as chaotic as always, I think is the honest answer, to be fair. It's not got any better since the last stream. We're also now apparently limestone tiling the entire place, so it's going a nice shade of white over here. But we can all run 240% faster, so yeah. I'll go from slow running to super fast Superman running. So yeah, looks are secondary to the functionality of limestone tiling at this point. I'm now trying to get my head around making molten titanium, which is as fun as it sounds. So sulfuric and except for yeah, just burn it all down. Be done with it. Sulfuric and pulp 3 in a leaching station. Okay. Leaching station. I need, what's that? Lead? Maybe that's lead? Yes, that's lead plate. Oh. I have got... Oh, I must have enough. 100? Not enough. Alright, 200 then. Let's try again. Leaching station. Oh. I need 120. It's 20 short, typical. Right, so when that gets here, we'll better build one of these. Get rid of those barrels. What else rubbish have I got on me? Gravel, coal dust. Get rid of those, get rid of that. Okay, there we go, we can build that one now. Let's build queue, jeez. So once we get the leaching station, we need to put in... Oh, wrong button. Oh, if you didn't have robots for this, Phil, I don't think I'd better cope. I honestly don't think I'd cope. It's hard enough working out with robots knowing that I can just say, go and pick this up and put it here, go and pick this up and put it there. With belts and having going, I've got to weave it through here, around here, around here, around here, around here, underground here. No. It's hard enough work as it is, to be fair. Sulfuric, titanium pulp in. And that gives you purified pulp and overflow waste out, okay. I don't know what the overflow waste is going to be used for, if anything. let's move that pipe back to there. So they're nicely in line, ready. There we go, it should start making sulfuric as well in a second, because I've done that. Ah, it's just missing a bit more acid gas, that's absolutely fine. Come on, build. God, it takes forever. I'm sure there's more things we could set up in the mall. The mall of things.
What do you want? I can set it up.
Leaching stations, we haven't got any of those.
Oh, you make Mark II since they're 3 times faster.
Are they? Oh, they are. In that case, I will upgrade the one I've just made to a Mark II. Because why not?
We're gonna need those tanks, aren't we?
I think this case of Mark II is going to be the best all round, isn't it? No matter what you're building now. If you've got it Mark II, build it Mark II, I suppose. Now I've got to wait for these to build again, bloody hell. So these are going to go in to the leaching station and then output. So this area here is sort of taken. I'll build back up the way then, I think, in the same square. After the leaching station, we will need an evaporator. Oh, that's alright, I can make those. I can make a Mark II as well. Even better. Get that going whilst I know what I need. Then I'll need a solid separator, so I'll build one of those. And then I'll need an electrolyzer and an advanced foundry.
We got electrolyzers in the system.
Ah, cool. That's right, I can make most of the things I need on me by hand if need be, but that's good to know. I need more logistics, but I know, you know how going back about 10 days and you were saying you run out of logistics space, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use in 1 row. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I'm thinking I really need more logistics space. Yes, Phil. Kev has played this before. Kev, you've played up to chemical science before, is that right?
Got up to this point, yeah.
Oh, I can expand my logistics slots. You just click the plus button, it opens all the way down. Huh. Okay, logistics slots are not a problem anymore.
Oh, today I learned.
Yeah, you just click the plus button and it adds another row for you. I've just did mine all the way down. I now no longer have a problem with logistics slots. Right, leaching station, let's put you there. And you are making purified titanium pulp. There we go. Are they infinite? Surely they're not infinite. Let's have a look. Oh, wrong button. Okay. They're like, might be infinite. You can literally add as many as you want. That's ridiculous. I mean, I've now got like, well, more than I need. Sweet. I can add like a whole row of buildings down here now to always have a building on me of each type. Excellent. Right, that's going to be... Why is that the wrong way? Yeah, you definitely need to scroll to infinity in Pyanodons. Absolutely. In the words of what's his face, Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond. That's output. What the hell is that? What's titanium overflow waste? Is that useful for anything at all?
I mean, you can process it into more titanium.
Oh, okay. Titanium overflow waste. There we go. Oh, FNEI is not very clear on that. Yeah, biofilm was mentioned in one of the recipes, but I don't think it's the one I'm doing. I'm going for the high concentrated one or something. Highly concentrated, I think. Purified titanium pulp. So, I don't know, that's what I'm getting, isn't it? That's what's coming out. Titanium overflow waste and water gets you titanium pulp stage 4. Huh. And then there's 2 entries for waste into water. Okay, that makes nothing. So I can get titanium pulp stage 4 out of it, but there's the biofilm. Yeah, I feel that mine's driving me mad as well, but there's an unwritten agreement at the minute that if the mine's flashing, it's left so everyone can see it, so that the person that placed it is aware that the mine is empty. And I didn't place it, so I gotta leave it flashing. It hurts my soul.
No, we're down another biosample miner. God.
Is that yeah, it's they're running out quick, to be fair. Very quick. Right, I can use this titanium waste then to make titanium pulp stage 4 with just a bit of water, so we will keep it. Let's get sulfuric down the side. And this is stage 3, so this can come around there. A little bit of power. There's my sulfuric. Come on, sulfuric. Here we go. Let's just start kicking this one into life. Did that even output anything? Nope. Still need more acid gas in. Okay, it's going to take a little while to just fill up, I think, isn't it, with that? Having said that, we're pushing tailings out to the logistic network in barrels. Oh, we are, but we're using them. Just wondering if I can pinch some tailings off the network to make that quicker, but it's very slow at making sulfuric. What have we got on the network for sulfuric?
Just throw an underflow valve on barreling sulfuric. Barreling.
But I'm not barreling it.
Yeah, but unbarreling it could go through an underflow valve, so to block up your sulfuric production.
Oh, I got you, like I did on the last build. I got you. Right, so if I did a... it's going to have to be somewhere... probably about there. At least it's still in line with all this, so it's not breaking anything. Empty sulfuric acid, yep, because then this will jump from there to there. And then I can put the underflow valve, wasn't it? So underflow valve, here we go. These crazy little devices. Put that there. There we go. And then we can request chests in, push chests, barrels even. Okay, let's see if this works. I've just requested them in. If I set that up right, Kev, the barrels come in, they'll unload, go through the pipe, hit the underflow valve, and then join the production line on the side.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Yep, so it'll cut off if the flow below gets above 80%, i.e. the production behind it backs up, the valve will turn up and stop barrels being requested effectively.
Yep, right now you can see that it's 80 on the below and it's 100 on top. So yeah.
Ah, yes, of course, yeah, so it's 80.3 and 100, so it's cut itself off because it's filled itself up for now. So this, in theory, might top it up out of the little setup. If it doesn't, yeah, the barrels take the rest of the strain off. There you go, Pyanodons 101, how to use an underflow valve.
We finally did it. We got assisted embryology.
Yeah. Assisted embryology. So what can you make out of that? Ooh. Oh wow, that's like a whole new range of animals there, isn't there?
Yeah, so we'll make raising and slaughtering animals much easier.
Oh my
Basically,
god, that's
now
ridiculous.
we can get like small animals and then raise them up and then slaughter them, and it will be good.
Oh, that's where we've got all the pups then and such. Yep. Cocoons, eggs, cubs, pups, larvae. Oh god. This game is brutal at times, isn't it, really? So I suppose it's just mimicking real life, so yeah. So purified titanium pulp. Which one are you? You are the P. So you are the good stuff. You are the bad stuff. So I think because I haven't got any bits in there, I can bring that. Yes, I can bring that over there. That outputs the bad stuff to here, which will process here. Yeah, you can't beat a bit of slaughtering, Phil. It's laughter with an S. Then here we will load up purified titanium pulp to get it out of the way. Yeah, this game's taken a few twists and turns. You wouldn't be hard pressed to mistake it for other games. With this mod pack on, it's ridiculous. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong key. Input. Oh no, wrong one. Input, output. Bring me chests. Output me chests. I keep saying chest. Why do I keep saying chest when I mean barrels? Ay. I mean barrels. Right, to process the rubbish, which is titanium overflow waste, we need water to go with it. And we do it in a thickener. So, a thickener Mark II, why not? Why not? Crazy Cabbage is doing a Factorio 2 stream, and he's using LTN with quite a lot of the train stuff on there, and it's quite interesting to watch because I'm a big fan of TSM rather than LTM. But I think Phil summed it up quite well in Discord earlier. TSM is much easier to use and works well, but LTN is better if you can get to grips with it. And I agree with that. TSM is much easier. Baseline entry, you can get things up and running, but you need 100 depots. LTN's harder to get right, but if you do, the trains they're just way more efficient back and forth. So it is interesting watching Crazy Cabbage's stream and all the LTN train going on, because there's quite a lot of them. Yeah, that's exactly right. But it's fun though. It makes it interesting. Yeah, when LTN goes wrong, it's it's the worst. There we go. Pulp stage 4. Water in. Oh, that just needs to be one more over for my liking. See that one? Yeah, that one. So now I can do that. That's it going into there. Water comes in here, which oh, have I got a pump jack up here? Oh, look at this! It's like it's built. It was built for it. That water comes down here. Where does that need to go? It needs to come out. There, is that right? Oh, yes. Bit of pipe wizardry, and off we go. And that still fits in with my space that I was kind of working with. I'm happy with that. Let's put that there. There we go. We now have titanium pulp stage 4. And oh, tailings. I can feed them back up into this bit here now. Oh, this is all coming together quite nicely. So tailings are here. So ideally they want to come up here. Is that going to work? Keep your fingers crossed here. Oh, it does. Look at that. Look at that. So as long as I can get rid of this now, this way, that will feed back into its own system, thus producing more acid gas, thus producing more sulfuric, thus reducing the need for this. So that's perfect. Cabbage, is that the one? Was that last night's one where you were missing that single wire? Ah, that was funny. And then there was the whole train incident as well. Splat. There's a lovely clip on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's I'm just talking in stream chat if you it's like confusing you. I was watching Crazy Cabbage on stream. He's in chat at the minute. He's just saying how he was spending an hour looking at the LTN station that wouldn't work, and it was a single wire missing, so it was really infuriating. I said, yeah, that was about 5 minutes before the fact he stepped on the train track as a train pulled away and he got splattered, which I then dutifully clipped and shared back to his channel for him, as you do.
Good.
Had to be done, really. Right, where am I putting this stage 4 stuff now? Stage 4. Stage 4. Ah, this is where I need the biofilm. Because stage 4 and biofilm into a filter gives you purified titanium pulp again. Oh man. Do we have biofilm? Oh, I didn't mean to do it there, I meant to do it in that one. We don't have any biofilm. Oh man. Do I need a filter on the tail? Technically, yes, I might. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Savas. Much appreciated. Do I need it? Yeah, I might do, to be fair. It's one of those things. There's only 50 coming out every 3 seconds, so it's not a lot, and this is going to use way more than that. Because again, this is in place it's coming from, and that's making 20 every 4 seconds. There's not a lot built up around it. If anything, I could use it a bit more. So I think for now it should work. If it clogs up in the future, I'll stick a you know what I could do? I could stick a valve on there. What can Kev, valve wise, is it worth sticking a valve on this tailings input I just set up? So where I'm stood, I've obviously used the output from the thickener I've just built to bring the tailings back up and into the evaporator to increase that. But do I need a valve on there to stop it from clogging up and going, like, backing itself up?
No, it should be fine.
It should be alright, shouldn't it? Looking at the amount I've got going through, that should use it up more than I can provide, I think. Yeah, it's a very slow process, so hopefully that won't back up on me. Kev says it'll be alright, so it'll be fine. that's the rule I'm following at the minute. So I forgot what I'm making this in now. This is going through a filter Mark II. Hashtag blame Kev. Yep, get that trending. Let's build one of those. Yeah, it's sort of modular, Phil. This square. It's not. Technically, it's only modular because I'm using robots, and they bring in stuff from kind of around the area a little bit. So it's like a cheaty modular version, I'd say. So filter Mark II. Ah, you know what? I need water as well here, so I might have to do a bit of jigging about, but I think it'll be alright. Oh,
don't worry about the biofilm, I'll just throw it in the mall.
Oh, there you go, people. See, we blame Kev for things, but when you need him, Kev just makes stuff on the spot, so, you know, I think we have to take it back, Kev. We love you, really. So titanium pulp stage 4, which is that goes in. We've just changed from hashtag blame Kev to hashtag cheer Kev, so hope that makes you happy. Stream chat's now loving Kev.
Hey.
You sounded so enthused by that.
Not used to all this attention, you know?
Oh, let's help put one cut. There we go. That goes there. So you're setting biofilm up, so I can just literally pinch it this way with a little robot setup. Cool, I've got 12 on the way. That will start that process off. That uses 1 every 4 seconds, so that's not even a massive amount. So then that comes out as purified titanium pulp, which is what this is here. Yes, so that will then make the barreling faster. So I can just hook that up to this one. So that might... Oh, is that going to reach? No, surely not. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It just full circled itself into the barreling section. Oh, yes. I am so happy how that's worked out. What's it missing then? So it's just this one here. It is. It's like I planned it this way. It's exactly like I planned it this way. In fact, I definitely planned it this way. This is exactly going to plan. What am I missing? Why is it so slow? It's just not a fast build, is it? I don't think this is so slow producing this. 4 seconds for 75. Yeah, it's a really pitiful amount coming out of there, so no wonder it's that slow. Yeah, it's literally just the pulp stage 3, but I don't know if there's any way of increasing that now. We need sulfuric. Stage 3. Stage 3 comes out of this.
You could upgrade it.
Oh, which... Oh. I wish... You know what? There's a good case. I absolutely keep forgetting that I can upgrade things. Can we do a jig concentrator 2? We can. I need 10 complex... Oh. Hang on a minute. I've got... Oh, I need 30. Right, I've set it to 25, so if I set that to 30, that should be delivered, and then I can build one of those, and then that should just be built when they arrive. Okay, fingers crossed. So that will be, what's it doing now? Crafting speed 1. So I'm guessing, does it go up by 3s this one again?
It's
No,
just 2 that one.
Just 2. Okay, well it is what it is. It's better than nothing. I'll take it, definitely. Build that one, that should save a bit of building time. Come on. God, look at Mark 3 and you got things like super alloys, a high-tech circuit board, a superconductor, and heavy fermion material. Jeez. That sounds
yeah, they really like to wave those upgrades in your face.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that looks lovely. It's just going to take us like 100 hours to get there. Right, so this should... Oh, there we go, Mark 2. Oh, that's better. That's better. So it's now every 2 seconds I'm getting that. The sulfuric is fine. So for this one it's just getting the pulp stage 3, which is... Yeah, it's still not 100% perfect, but it's much faster. The only way that could be faster is if I literally doubled that up and made more, but I don't think this... Will this go any quicker? What is it, this one here? Well, to be fair, there's 480, we're barely using it. You could argue I could easily double that up and make this whole setup even faster. I've got space here, technically, to put another one. Where would the water go in? I have to do it there. I think. I don't know what is out of my head now, which way that needs to face. Tailings would have to be that way to join up to there. That would mean the right hand side would have your water and your isobutyl stuff coming in. Where does the water go? The water I could probably pinch actually. Just bring it out and up. Oh, I think I can. Okay, I think I can. A plan is forming. Let's try doing a jig concentrate number 2. Get that on the build. So I think I rotate that. That joins up with the tailings. So that's absolutely fine. The output I can break into here. That's going to be a 2 gap. So that's going to be there, 1, 2. So I think it's going to be there. No, it's no. Oh, bugger. It's going to be there to there. And I can do something like that. So that will both attach and keep those 2 bits happy. The water I can pinch from here. So let's just copy and paste that onto there. Oh, it's 1 off. It's close. That's alright. I can just do that and that attaches. See, this is exactly how I planned it. You see how it's all come together? This is just exactly how I planned this build. Had it all laid out ready. I'm just like walking you all through it now. You know, this is just how it all works. No problem. Then this, I'm hoping I can do off there, out to there, down here. Oh, it's just needs to be 1 further out. That's fine. Magic. So as long as I can take out, I need to put in some titanium grade 4, which is absolutely fine because there's loads of that. Spaghetti pipes. Yeah, but look how good they're looking. They're working. So you know, it's about using belts. I'm using pipe spaghetti, definitely. Yeah, I think the one good thing with Pyanodons I've noticed is this is really making me think about builds a lot harder. So when it comes to like playing vanilla again, or even like Factorio, or just any mod pack with not as much customization as this, I think my brain's going to be working on a much better level for putting builds together. I think this is really pushing your limits of how you make stuff work and piece it all together. I think it's only a good thing for games like Factorio, because this will just make my vanilla build seem ridiculously easy in comparison. And the pipe work here is definitely going to help me in normal, because setting up oil in normal vanilla Factorio is absolutely awful sometimes. So let's put that there, keeps it in the network. Didn't want those, I wanted those, thank you. There we go, that's on the way. That should then put into the machine and it should fire up in a sec. There we go. Lovely. So I just need to pull the... Oh! Look what I've done. The powdered titanium is in a chest here. It fits perfectly. I totally planned that. That's worked out so much better than I thought it would. So that's now outputting the same, feeding straight into there, feeding straight into here. Oh dear. I can't believe how well that worked out. Dumb luck sometimes is amazing. So that's that. Oh no, Akram's coming by. Coming to judge my build as always. Just ignore the spaghetti, Akram. It's otherwise a fine build. So out here we've now got a decent amount of purified titanium pulp. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you should make that into a purple.
Those should be purple to get rid. Oh, okay. Just to stop it clogging up, I suppose. And I suppose we're using tailors dust quite a bit, aren't we? What about?
I think it's just stuck in a warehouse, honestly.
Ah, fair enough. Ah, cool. What about the titanium, powdered titanium? Because I put that in a passive, and obviously that's outputting, but it's already filled up one square, and it's going to fill up all those squares at some point. Is that useful anywhere?
The powdered titanium is your main product, right?
No. The pulp is actually. Because the pulp goes to, where is it? Purified pulp, which I'm then going to evaporate into high grade titanium powder, which is then put into, with raw next to it, and iron oxide if I've got it, into concentrated titanium, which then goes with a few other bits to get into molten titanium. So the powdered titanium is not actually needed by myself at this point.
Trying to figure it out.
So I've got purified titanium pulp coming out into barrels. Of this whole build, the two outputs I've got left are powdered titanium and purified titanium pulp. So all I need is purified titanium pulp to go into the high grade titanium powder, and the titanium powder itself is not used. I suppose you could use it in something else, I just don't know what.
And you're going to store the overflow until we figure out how to use it?
Well, yeah, so I don't know where to put it. I mean, in a minute it's just a passive chest, which is fine, but I'm just worried that it's already got 670 units in there and rising because it's quite fast. Can make titanium enriched dust or ash. That's your two choices.
The overflow you can process back around into purified titanium pulp, the biofilm.
Right, we're powdered titanium.
With the overflow waste.
Oh yes, I've done that. Yes. Yeah, the what's it called? The I can't remember what it's called now. It's in this building, isn't it? The titanium overflow waste. Yeah, I've already producing that into with biofilm into the next one. Phil says put it in an active chest, and Cabby says set fire to it. I think he wants to set fire to all the things right now. But the powdered titanium itself, the only thing I can see it's useful for is probably going to be titanium enriched dust.
Right.
Oh, actually, that's not too bad, because that's another way of making molten titanium.
You can go that way, or you could, well, it's another chain that loops around to the grade 3, stage 3.
Ah, is that if you go sodium chlorate, dust and water into pulp stage 1 and then work back to stage 3 again, I guess. I think I'm gonna go with the titanium enriched dust, because it's the same recipe as the other one, and that's the only changeable ingredient. So I'll get two ways of making it out of the same process then, in theory. Right, I need that open now. I forgot how I'm going to make it. Huh. So powdered titanium into an automated screener, gets you that. So that's actually really easy, he says. Automated screener Mark II as well, brilliant. I'm going to put that right here in this gap because it's wasted space otherwise. And I've still got space to build up here, hopefully. I'm determined to get this entire molten titanium chain into one square. I will manage it. There we go, this one. I think the problem as well with setting fire to a cabbage is everything in Pyanodons is flammable, from what I can see. Anything would go up if you give it half the chance. There we go, let's put a screener, let's put it there for now and see what this does. What do we want? Oh god. Lead, mexolite, nickel, tin, titanium, here we go. Titanium enriched dust. You're getting a feel for it. You should hop on our Discord and join the community server. You're more than welcome. The more the merrier. We got a load of channels set up, and Pyanodons is one of them. And it is a lot of fun, especially when you've got a few people around that know what they're doing. Just want to set fire to things. So powdered titanium goes straight in and gives you 2 outputs. So that's just a really straightforward insert. So actually I could probably move it over by 1. Just to try and keep it a bit more, use the space better. Let's put that, put it there so it fits. Oh, I haven't set a recipe up. Of course I haven't. There we go, set that to 100 at a time. That should be more than enough. That should keep that. In fact, let's set it 500 for now. Perfect. So that brings across there, and then we've got the outputs. Excellent. Although having said that, if I'm gonna have to process these straight away, because otherwise I'm just moving the problem down the line. I'm taking powdered titanium into titanium enriched powder, and then storing that in the chest, which is inevitably going to back up. Ay. I've also got the rejects to get rid of as well now. Guys, it's such a rabbit hole. So powdered titanium, titanium enriched dust. Okay, that's actually doable straight off the bat. I think I'm at the point now where I can use all the stuff I've got to make molten titanium. Let's just check the list. I can actually start making it off what I've got set up already, and then do the advanced version up in the corner here. Yes. See you, Phil. Take care. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Yeah, you want to get some rest. We'll go again tomorrow. Advanced foundry. Here we go. Put that there. Molten titanium using titanium enriched dust. So the inputs probably want to be above. Oh no, it's one. Was it one input, one output? Yes, it's only heavy oil in. That's fine. So heavy in. That'll do. Use that for heavy oil in. Molten oil out. It's not molten oil. Oh my god, what am I on tonight? It's not molten oil, it's molten titanium. I think Phil's in my head tonight. My brain's fried with this as well. So, molten. Fill molten titanium, please. Barrels in, barrels out. This should be fairly straightforward. Power pole there, that's that all covered. And this will be heavy oil unload. I really hope we've got heavy oil on the logistic network, otherwise I'm in for a really bad time. Yes, 941, thank God for that. So, oh, I've got no chest left, there we go. No, that needs to be out, I was right, that is an active chest because that's empty barrels going out. That's full barrels going in. So heavy oil, and then I just need the bits, which is these 3 bits. Okay. So this, oh no, I'd have got to get the rejects out anyway. Just thinking I could have put that one over and then put straight into this box. In fact, I think I still can. So if I use a filter inserter, I can tell that to pick up the titanium enriched dust only. Perfect. There we go. That only brings that out. That just leaves the reject stuff to put into a... Let's do passive for now. So I figure out what I'm doing with it. Okay, fingers crossed. We've got molten titanium. Molten titanium. We now have nearly 10 barrels of molten titanium in the logistic network. Thank you. Thank you. And it's all still in one square, I might add. Apart from the initial natural gas producing petroleum, it's all in one square. I do love when a plan comes together. I feel like the A-team. Well, let's be fair, I think we should be the Kev team right now, the Kevin Akram team. So I don't think I'd be building half this stuff without these guys. Pointing me in the right direction and give me a nudge as to what to do next. Look at that, I've got 17 barrels already. So it's not the fastest because that wasn't the best recipe, that wasn't the recipe I was working for. But because I've got the ingredients to make it, I might as well use the output. So this little section now has no wasted outputs. Everything that's coming out is being used somewhere within this little chain itself. So now I can build the good one. Now I can build the advanced foundry. Let's put it here for a second. I'm going to need a Mark II. Oh, what do I need? Oh, concrete. 60. I had concrete, I must have got rid of it. There we go, concrete's on the way. So then we can build the Foundry Mark II. Better build a Mark 1 first. So I've still got the solid separator to use and an evaporator to use to make this. So actually I need to just check my... So I've got purified titanium pulp. That's going to be made into high grade titanium powder in the evaporator. So actually I don't need that, I need the evaporator first. So let's start a new little chain up here. So I've got to find that one now. Oh, look at all the different things. Where are you? There you are. So that literally just needs purified titanium pulp in. So I need to unload it. Will that fit? Hey, thank you for the follow, Estro for President. Appreciated. Every follow is one follow closer to Twitch affiliate. I think I'm only... off? 12 followers I think away from Twitch affiliate now, which is nice. Purified titanium pulp barrel, in you come. Oh, okay, let's move that up one. There we go. And then all I need is the inputs up here. Bring those in and out. That should be perfect. Yes, there we go. It's requesting those. So I just need a bit of power to these. Put that power pole there. Hey, we're now making high grade titanium powder. Okay, so that then goes into the solid separator on its own. We do get the waste products here though, I think. We get the concentrated titanium and we get raw nexolite and iron oxide out, which I'm half tempted to put in active providers initially, so it doesn't all back up on us. Oh, that's a big building. Okay, let's put you there. Concentrated titanium, yes. Put a oh no, stack is fine. Stack insert because it's one product, so that's straight through, and that'll output the three things that I need. Okay. So if we make a, I'm tempted to do a couple of chests this way now, with filtered inserters, just to bring the rubbish out. So we want raw nexolite and iron oxide. I know raw nexolite's fine because that's used elsewhere. Kev, raw nexolite, that's fine to store actively, isn't it? We're using that somewhere.
Yeah, that's fine.
What about,
We'll use it.
what about iron oxide?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
yeah, it's alright, Kev says. Akram, what do you reckon? Iron oxide, you got any use for it? There won't be a massive amount, but it is going to be, you know, a bit of it. Of iron oxide? No, surely not. Okay, we do. That's quite a lot. Yeah, what can I do with it then? Put it into purple, smelt on site. Oh, okay. Well, iron plate's always needed, isn't it? We're not. Yeah, iron plate's quite low in comparison. What do I make that into then? So iron oxide. Oh, it's just a straightforward. Oh, okay. It's very, very simple recipe. You just literally turn it into iron plate in a building. Okay. Is it worth doing in an advanced foundry or just bunging into? I suppose it'd be fine in a furnace, wouldn't it?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, I suppose it really matters. Let's move this to there out of the way. Or I can use a little furnace setup here, I think. I might use a belt here. I'm going to use a belt here just because I can. You know, just like, I've not used a belt in ages. I'm going to use a belt to output and bring it in and do like a little tiny little mini setup thing. I've missed belts. I've not used them for hours and hours in this game. So that wants to be iron oxide. Right, do we have... I know it doesn't matter, I can build them anyway. Let's build a couple of those ready. Actually no, do I want... I probably want electric furnaces, don't I really? That's going to be the easiest option for where I want to build this. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's a tease. Super steel. Where the hell super steel? We ain't got that, have we?
Not yet.
Is that like the next one up from stainless steel?
Yeah, it's the last one, I think.
Damn. Okay, not tomorrow, not to worry. As long as I've got room to do... That's where that's going to be. So these need to be here. Got no idea how many of these I need, but I can fit 5 in, so I'm going to do 5. And the same this way. See you, Cabbage. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. See you later. Okay, bring these this way. We got 1, 2. I need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can actually. I imagine I can use some. What was it got lots of? Is it coal dust? Yes, 1.2 million coal dust. So let's use some of that as a fuel. Search for coal dust. Oh, come on, I pressed the right button there. Okay, that should all fly down. That all gets put into these. I think there's not enough to output just yet, but so the only thing I'm not getting rid of is the concentrated titanium, which is the next in the chain. And that concentrated titanium, we need graphite, and we are making aluminium, aren't we? I'm sure we are. So graphite, aluminium, concentrated titanium in the electrolyzer for the high grade titanium. Electrolyzer, where are you? I'm able to you, I'm sure. There you are. Put that there. There it is, high grade titanium. Again, put a requester chest there. I'll be happy if this all works when I'm done with this, I tell you. capacitor chests go in there. Okay, make all of these 50 for good measure. And that just needs to be a filter one, which is perfect. And actually to filter concentrated titanium across, and that will output just high grade titanium. So we can do that for now. In fact, can I use it straight off? High grade titanium, limestone, sand casting, and the heavy oil in an advanced foundry. So maybe I don't need to, maybe I just get the advanced foundry then. Yes, that might be it. Foundry. Hey, thanks Nuclear Penguin. Raiding with a party of 2, much appreciated, mate. I hope you had a good stream. I know your Kerbal stream earlier was quite fun, watching you blow rockets up in space. Not quite SpaceX yet. It was fun to watch nonetheless. Let's build a foundry. Oh yes, this is looking good. That needs to be concentrated titanium. This is such a spaghetti mess. Ah, nuclear, nice. Nice. That's the end of all your power worries then. Hey, we now have high grade titanium. And then that goes into there. This is it, we're so close, we're so close. I forgot which one I'm making. Is it high grade titanium? Yes, high grade titanium, so it's that one. So I'm actually making the best titanium that I can make right now, molten wise, and if I can get it down to here, I can barrel it all up in the same place as well. So, what about the heavy oil? Can I even do the heavy oil the same? Oh yes, I can. Oh, if this all works now, I'm going to be amazed, because this is one of those best laid plan type things. So this comes up to here, maybe. No, put it to here, and to here, here to here. That's the heavy oil being unloaded, so that solves that. I can then put this come in this way. That needs to come down to here. Oh yes. Okay, and then all I need in is sand casting and limestone, and we have the best possible outcome. Alright, brace yourself chaps, because I think I've done it. 100, 100, that doesn't really need to be in there, but we'll do it anyway. Right, what's it waiting for? Here we go, here we go. Oh yes, 600 every 3 seconds coming out of that, and it's running. Yep, I can't output it fast enough, so I'm absolutely stacking. I can even make stackers out of these now. Oh yeah. There's now 350 barrels of molten titanium and rising on the network. It's actually going to max itself out in a sec. I've built. Oh, it's all in one square as well. How well has this build worked tonight? Oh my goodness. Don't know if you want to cast your eye over it, Akram or Kev, and just see what you think. If there's any Anything I've missed or sort of overlooked, etc. It appears to be going alright. And I'm about to cap out. Yep, I have just capped out the barrels for the molten titanium now. It's 480 maximum. So everything in this cell is now self-contained and using all the byproducts or pushing it out to the network if it's something you can use elsewhere. So I think the only thing I'm getting rid of is raw nexolite out of the separator. See you, Nuke Penguin. Thank you very much again. Take care. I'll look out for your stream tomorrow. Yeah, you too. I think this is probably overkill with the steel furnaces in the middle, but I'd rather have them there. Oh, actually, no, I've overlooked that, haven't I? Because that's going to take in the iron oxide, but not be able to put out the iron plates. So I'm going to have to move these power poles. Yeah, I think Pyanodons is... I don't think I could do it solo. I wouldn't be playing if Akram and Kev weren't on the server right now, because it's a proper headbender, definitely. That's exactly what Cabbage was on a minute ago, saying he did exactly the same, played for a bit and was like, nah, Factorio all the way. Output, there we go, problem solved. There we go, I fixed my problem. That actually fits a lot better than I thought that would, to be fair. So now when it does, if it does overload itself here, there's enough here to take the iron plates. Wow, who's building something now? I'd love seen these alerts go up and oh my god. Akram with the hand of God this time, is it? Upgrading the Relatia from the sky. Wow. Look how big this map's got now. I mean, this is insane. Considering we're keeping this to the square sizes we have, it's ridiculous. Power struggles. What's it up to? Oh god, what have you done? Oh no. I'm just glad it wasn't me.
Probably me playing around with the particle accelerators.
What have you learned?
Well, I'm trying to just rush super steel.
Ah, okay. Oh, I see up here, yeah. You've basically been doing what I've been doing, except faster. Yeah, you got filters, furnaces, mixers. Yeah, it looks like a very... The setups are strange. They all have a sort of similar feeling to them, but a load of different machines required. It's crazy.
Well, that one's binary setup, so.
Ah, okay. I think he's doing quite well on his own playthrough. I think he's learning quite a lot, and then coming to the server and sort of building things here and there and getting on with it, which is quite cool. I don't know what to do with all this molten titanium now. I've kind of, because I've gone for the highest recipe, I've now got like 1,000 stored in the actual foundry that I can't get rid of because I'm making it faster than I can barrel it and use it. So if you need molten titanium, you know, go nuts. gonna see if it's used for anything that I can start using. So you could make titanium plate out of it. Would that be helpful? I think, but Akron, was it titanium plate we needed in the end? Is it worth me converting that into titanium plates for you, or start to do some? Because I only need sand casting. In fact, I could do the excess into titanium plates if you wanted, and still barrel it up. This is our current titanium plate production. Okay, so we have got some. Oh wow, okay, so it uses like a hot air thing.
So you want to just rip it up, since we're clearly past this point.
I mean, I suppose. I mean, I'd feel bad because, well, Akron built it, so you know. Akron, I'll leave it up to you if you want to. You know, if you wanted to rip it up, then you know that's your call. To be fair, could you not just? Could we not use the same space and just replace it with a new one in the same area? I might come up there and actually build the titanium there, because it's. Having said that, I've got. No, we'll just do it that way. I'm going to leave the barrels here, come up, and then bring the barrels up on the network and do it that way. See how we get on. Because I haven't really got enough room in that square to build. I mean, it looks like we can probably build a few foundries and get quite a lot of plates out a lot quicker now. Right, where the hell's the mall? I don't know where I am. Take the next right, all the way to the lake. Around the lake, right. At least now with this limestone setup, I can roughly work out where I need to go. Go all the way to the lake. Go around the lake. And the mall's just up here, and it's just to the left of the mall, so let's scooch around this. Look how fast he runs, his little legs. Run, Forrest, run. Oof. Do that also with that. Here we go. Right, where is the titanium? It's just above me. Have I gone too far?
So if anyone has any use of super steel, we're now making it.
Hey, nice one. That's been a successful evening then, if we've built molten titanium and got better titanium, and now we're getting super steel as well. No. Wait, was that the... Wait. That was titanium, wasn't it?
It was both, yeah.
Oh no, have I pulled up both bits? Hang on, you saw nothing. Rewind.
No, just hit Control Z. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's absolutely fine. What are you talking about? It's all there. It's all there. Nothing to see here. What are you talking about? So that was titanium. Oh, it's because those symbols look so similar. I thought they're all titanium plates. They're not, are they? Titanium is the upper square, as it were. So that's titanium. So that one can come out. That's titanium. That one can come out. That's titanium. And that's titanium. That's titanium. And that's titanium. Okay. Right. I think I've sussed it now. So that's taking in clean nexolite, which is here. And hot air and putting out nexolite, so that's going out. Get rid of that. Oh, they're outputs. Yes, that's right. That's input, that's output. Okay, I've sussed it, and then this is all dead because that was all just titanium. Yep, I've sussed what was going on over here. So can I not just move that there? That seems to make more sense to me. And then cut that back to there. And then all these need is a bit of power. Which I'm sure we can then do something like that. And that just needs... Oh, didn't cut it, that's why, not plonker. Sorted. Got a bit of rubbish on me that I don't need, but hey. That's better. Yep, there we go. Right, I've moved the next light out of the square that we did have because the hot air was coming. When the hot air, that's just in pipes. I can probably redesign that slightly as well. It seems a little bit odd now. In fact, I can do is what I'll do. Just thinking, we probably didn't have niobium pipes when we set this up before, did we?
So we're making new robots now. Good luck seeing them.
Yeah. It's they're getting quite fast around the area, aren't they?
I think it's most surprising to me that we still have some of the basic ones still floating around.
Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Wombo. Most appreciated. I think I'm nearly down to single digits of followers needed now after tonight. It's been a very good night for followers, so I appreciate everyone that's dropped a follow tonight. I'm that much closer to affiliate this evening, and I'm very happy with that. My goal is to get affiliate before my birthday. My birthday is a week tomorrow, next Friday. So, cheers, Wombo. That is appreciated. I have stopped by your stream a couple of times and seen you playing guitar and such, which is quite interesting. Something different for a stream. So, I was about 12 followers off. So 12 followers and I'm affiliate, so I'm counting down each one this evening. Yeah, sometimes something completely different is good for resetting yourself, especially when it comes to Factorio mods. I mean, this one's the Pyanodons mod, and this is our current map for the current playthrough on this community server. It's obviously pretty mental. You sleep well after a game of this, I find. Well, I do get that Tetris effect where I'm seeing like pipes and power poles in my sleep, so... It doesn't help when we've got a newborn as well, which, to be fair, I'm rather surprised because it's nearly 11:30 and I've not been disturbed for a nappy change in a bottle, which is amazing so far. I honestly thought today would be the day I'd be getting disturbed a bit earlier because she's had her jabs today, so she's not been in the best of moods. Starter base. Ah, yes, the robot logistics. As soon as you hit robot logistics, I love robot logistic networks. It's like train networks, robot logistic networks. I can go either way. I do love a good train system. Don't get me wrong. I like a chunk aligned train system. Beautiful. But logistic robots and construction robots from like this scale, it's just phenomenal. I love them. And I honestly don't think you could play this mod without robots. Or if you do, you're probably going to be certified. Let's readjust this because I've realised I need to bring this around the outside of here as well. Ah, were you playing with Nuclear Penguin Way? I wasn't sure he was playing with. I know he's played with a few people. Yeah, if you were playing with Nuclear Penguin, then yes, I've definitely seen your server with the LTN network and such going on. I'm loving that because I say I'm a TSM fan myself for the simplicity. But I think we all had a discussion tonight, and it's a case of we all agree LTN is better if you're willing to put the time in. Which is definitely the case. I did see, I was on last night when Nuclear Penguin got run over by a train, which I then clipped for him because it made me chuckle so much. Just watching him, you can see him working so hard on getting the wires and all the logistics set up for the LTN network, and he just completely forgot that a train was there and just went bang, straight through it. That was funny. He went quiet for a short while and just like, oh bloody hell. I think I clipped it. I don't know if it shows up as my clip or on his channel as a clip, but there's a clip there. It's funny as. Thanks for stopping by anyway, most appreciated. Cheers, you too. Right, how many of these can I fit in this gap here? And what do they need to make the titanium? Titanium plate out of... Which one was it out of? I've forgotten the recipe I was going to use now. Bloody hell. If anyone can remember where I left my recipe. There it is. There it is. Molten titanium and sand casting. Oh, it's a casting unit, not a foundry, that's why. Right, so I can make Mark IIs as well. Here we go. This will be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how this works. So molten and sand casting. So I'm going to need to unload molten in a automated factory first. So let's do that in the middle. You can unload molten... Where are you? Molten titanium. We'll use stack inserters for this one, I think. Active on the output. Requester in. You can request them up here. Yes, please. There we go. 230 on the way. Brilliant. Casting units. Right. I made 2 of them. So I'm going to put them like this. Let's see how that works. So this is 20 titanium. Oh, okay. Okay. That'll come out, feed these. Oh, I think I can make us a lot of titanium, you know. I got a feeling. Put one there and one there. Keeps it looking good as well. And then these just need sand castings in. So there's no reason why I couldn't just do that. There and there. Up that to, let's say, 50 for good measure. Put that in the middle of there. Oh, here we go, here we go. This is the moment of truth now then. I'm going to make this go this way. Oh, the casting units are going. And they just need outputs. I'm gonna... Do you want passive or active for the titanium plates? I'm gonna guess it passive for now.
Passive.
Yeah. They're gonna need stack inserts, is that many coming out? Okay, I'm gonna just keep building along here and see how many I can squeeze in now. So I think... Oh, this is almost gonna be modular. Almost. Yeah, I can build 3... I can build 6 casting units here, all producing 20 plates every 4 seconds, all producing 5 a second. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 titanium plates a second I'm making up here after this. Well, that's not bad. If I do say so myself. I should better just copy and paste this. Oh, look at that. It is totally modular as well. Just making casting units. Jesus, there's 1,000 in the first 2 chests already. Wow. Talk about an upgrade. What do you reckon, Akram? Is that good enough for you? Is that a worthy replacement to your titanium build? I moved the next light altogether on the left, and then I've rebuilt the titanium in the middle here. I'm hoping it passes the Akram seal of approval this evening. There we go. Now I have 6 casting units online. And that is not even struggling outputting molten titanium at the minute. How is my old setup getting on? I need to put a marker down here so I know. Molten titanium. I know what that is. That's still full. That's not even tickling it. Still sitting at 460, 470, and it's backed up again. Yep, that's working really well at the minute. Yes, super happy with that. Super happy with that. That's worked out way better than I thought it would. We've now got 1, 2, 3, over 3,500 titanium plates made already. I don't think you'll have a problem with titanium plates now for a while. Unless some of the raw ingredients mess up anyway. Making 1.8k a minute using 100 a minute. Successfully overbuilt again. Yes. Fantastic. How goes the what was it you were building before, Kev? Have you managed to sort your particle accelerator stuff out, or?
Yeah, we're making super steel.
Super steel.
Now, and we're making robots.
Can you label them up for me so I can see them? Like super steel. I've started labeling some of my stuff up so I know what I've done where, but
just in the middle of nowhere.
Ah, okay.
Or of everything.
Quite literally, like in the middle of it. Oh, look at that terrible, terrible adherence to robot grids. Oh dear. That makes me laugh. What does that take in then? Is that taking molten titanium in as well? Molten steel, isn't it, I guess?
Yeah, it uses stainless steel as combines it with some vanadium pentoxide, some cobalt.
Nice. That looks good, that does. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, my titanium build is absolutely soaring. It's just, yeah. Completely over-engineered it, but at least there's no danger of us running out anytime soon. Yeah, I'm making 120, 140 a second, every 5 seconds, sorry. We're using next to nothing now. Lovely. Ah, cool. That's worked out very well for this evening. I'm quite happy with the builds and all of that. It's been one of those evenings of just, yeah, crazy builds. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you all on Discord, hopefully.
See ya.
See you later, Kev. Cheers, Kev. Cheers, Akram.